All right. God damn it, I'm just saying part 3. And we going to keep it rolling. All right. Since I can't keep a job for some odd reason, and the last job I had, I literally was fucking driving, y'all. Let me tell y'all about that story real quick. So how funny that one is. Anybody resonate with that though? That you just seem like when you started waking up and you started coming into, or even just going throughout life, because throughout life I've gone from job to job to job. Okay, yeah, jack of all trades, master of none. Not on this realm. But I don't want to live like a slave anyway. Now that I know, I ain't got to work for nobody. I work for my damn self. And you know what? Even though I'm not making what I need to make, I really don't care at this point. I am grateful for the bills that I cannot even pay. I said it. Creditors, you're wrong. Anyway, see, I'm learning a lot out here. And being that even though I am not originally from this planet, I am one of the originals that created it. Duh. With my mama and papa. And my brothers and sisters. Really sisters. Number 7. Hello, hi. Lucky number 7. She come from heaven. Anyway. Anybody that know. They know that song. All right. Excuse me. But yes. The 7 sisters. I'm learning who I am, who they have reincarnated me to allow me to reincarnate to be. I am sorry. Take it up with the spirit realm. I'm going to say it and I'm going to put it out there, okay? Because I'm allowed to. We are in that time. Truth be revealed. Let the truth be told. I got the numbers. I got things written down. Divine giving me stuff, so let it be known. 7 sisters, and I am number 7. Venetian, Venus, Aries is my Venus. I was born under the sun sign of Cancer. Yes, I am water and fire. Call me fire and ice. All right. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, and I don't even remember what I was saying anymore. I smoked before I did number 2. I took a little hit. So, wake up with, I wake and bake. So my workhorse daughter, she always works late. I don't have a job. That was what I was talking about. My last job and the reason why I am not working. These people would not even pay us on time. It had been several times that I literally was waiting a week and did not get paid. And the last time was at the my birthday was the date of payday. Okay. June 30th. That's my birthday. And that was the day of payday. We didn't get paid. 4th of July, a few days later, right? I'm working still every day that I'm supposed to work. Still going in and still ain't getting paid. And then they had the nerve to start saying, well, we don't even have, we're running out of, they ran out of, they were having problems with funds for gas, for the vehicles. I think I had to take a little bit of my funds on one day and put it into the tank so that I can go pick up their clients. And hadn't got paid yet, y'all. And I had enough. So I had put in some applications. I hadn't gotten any hits, but I had been putting in applications, y'all. Okay? Anybody resonate with me yet? That last job. Yeah. July 3rd came around, and I had to pick up somebody. It had rained, and I got stuck in mud, and I had to pick up this racist female that I'd already told them I had issues with her. She had issues with me. I still tried to be nice and cordial with her, but I could not stand her being in my vehicle because she was racist. And she would do things to try to cause me issues, she was a demon, y'all. She was one of those devils that you will meet every day. Angels and demons walk amongst you. They look like me and you. I am an angel. But I am also, could be, your devil. Duality is what it is. So look at your face. One side is one side is yellow. Okay. Now back to what I was saying. But I had to pick up that devil. And I'm sorry to say it, but, I don't, not all white people are devils. But y'all got y'all duality too. Both angel and demon. Both good and evil. And this one, she's a demon. White devil. Because she had issue with what I would play in the vehicle that I have to work in every day. And I had to drive her that day. And then it rained and we got stuck in the mud as we were on the way to pick up another client. Right down this road from his house and stuck. Stuck like Chuck and could not get out. Because out here, you got a lot of roads that are not paved, okay? Because, people live off grid like I do, okay? Not paved roads, and then the roads aren't worked so well, so they got ditches and stuff. You got sand, and then you got clay up under the sand, okay? So, this is the desert, baby. All right. So anyway, and like I said, it was July 3rd, and they hadn't paid us yet. So by then, I was done. I had to deal with her. Thank goodness her husband was able to come and pick her up. I had to stay with my vehicle. Of course, we had to cancel the client's thing. And then, I told him I am not going to finish out this day today. I'm taking my behind home once I get out this mud. And once my supervisor got there, he was able to get me out the mud. I went home and I put in an application. The lady called me right away for an interview for Friday, which would have been July 5th. I called my job. I contacted my job and let them know. Okay? And, told them what time I had to be at this interview. I did not care. I told them I have an interview. I didn't care because I was done. I still hadn't been paid. We ended up getting paid that evening. Late that evening, around 6, 7 o'clock that evening, it finally showed up in my card that I was paid right before the 4th of July. Okay, people got to get their fireworks. I'm not one of those, so I had to pay bills. Anyway, so I had let them know on the 4th of July, and I'm gonna be having to finish this one off. I'm gonna let this one go so I can finish this story. On the 4th of July, y'all. They sent us our schedule for the next day. Now, mind you, I told you I'd already let them know I had to be there. And I had to be at this interview up in Albuquerque at 10. They sent me a schedule for me to go pick up this lady that is 2 hours away from where I live. 2 hours south from where I live. Which would be 3 hours. And I had to take her back to Albuquerque. I had to pick her up at 6:30 in the morning. Okay. All right, that's fine. That means I have to leave my house by 3:30, right? That's fine. I could do that. Pick her up. But I told them my interview was at 10. This lady had to be picked up at 6:30 in the morning to be taken 3 hours back to Albuquerque, which would put that at what? 9:30, y'all. And her appointment was for 15 minutes. And then I was to turn around and take her back home. That would have made it 9:45, 9:50. Depending on if the appointment did just go 15 minutes. Because sometimes it could be a 30-minute appointment. That would have put me right at the interview, right? I tried to call that lady on the 4th of July. Constantly called her all day long. I'm not out there celebrating. I understood the concept of she's out here celebrating maybe, And then also maybe she lives off grid a little bit. But sometime in the day, you got one of those messages. She didn't call me until literally 6:15, talking about she wanted to go. I didn't get my butt up at all. I didn't hear from you. I'm not going. I didn't get paid until what time last night? I'm not doing it. I was done. So then, of course, they were mad because you didn't go and do your job. I said, I went to my interview. They asked me where I was. I said, I'm at my interview. I told y'all. And y'all deliberately did that. I know what you did. So I chose myself, right? Anybody telling me I'm wrong on that? Tell me I'm wrong. I chose myself. Consistently, they had at least, had been working for them a year. And in that year's time, at least 6 or 7 times, they had not paid us on time. Oh, they'll give you an advance, but then they take it right out of that check once they do send it through. That's the kind of bullshit I was working with, right? And I was content with that job. I would have continued to work that job because, hey, it had me traveling all over New Mexico. I got to experience different places. Some places I got to go to more than once, So, I got to see something different because I'm waiting on a client over in Roswell. I done picked them up from Albuquerque and I took them to Roswell. And they're there for 3, 4, 5 hours. I get to sit and chill. Because I don't have any clients in Roswell to pick up and take to anywhere in Roswell. So that was my day. That one client from Albuquerque to Roswell. So I liked the job. And guess what, y'all? I wasn't getting paid pennies. I was getting paid pennies on the dollar. So when I say minimum wage, I do mean minimum wage. But I was content because, like I said, I live off grid. I'm not in any way happy with my situation. I'm grateful for it, though. Because at least I'm not out in the cold, right? But I was left in a situation, that's fine. We all chose our lot in life. We chose when we signed that contract, that soul contract, that we were going to do certain things that meant that we go through certain things in life. We deal with certain things in life. And then, you also find out that then you also have those that don't want you to succeed in life. They want you to stay on their level. Those crabs in a barrel. Y'all gonna find that. But let me go back to the story. So clearly these people that I, worked for were crabs in a barrel. The ones. Let me put that disclaimer out there for anybody that wants to say, you just said that you was born under the Cancer sign. I am not that crab. See, I'm the crab that when I climb to the top, I'm going to reach my claw down. I promise you that's me. I'm going to reach my claw down. And I'm going to tell the one that's on the top up under me, hey, grab hold of my pincher. And then tell that other one to link hold. And tell that other one. And keep it going. Follow the chain of command. Go down. Everybody link a chain. And we going to pull. And my little other claw, that other one, I'm going to be holding on to something real tight. Gripping it real tight. And for me, right now, in this day and age and what we are going through, I'm gripping tight to source. I'm gripping tight to divine mother, father. I'm gripping tight to my ancestors. Oh my goodness. And they are all over. The Orishas, the Celtics, the Nordics. Yeah. They mix themselves in my bloodline too. I got Odin coming to visit me, y'all, as a crow, and Thor, and Loki too. They rooting for me. I told you I'm divine number 7 of the 7 sisters. I done been visited by all kinds of folks. My mom's side. Back to the crab in the barrel. So this job that I had. I'm sorry, y'all. This is just me. I need help. I need help. All right. The crab. So I'm holding on to divine source, right? That's what I'm doing. And I done reached down in and I've tried to tell some of these other crabs to link hold to me. And let me pull you up out that barrel. And instead what they do, you need to come down here. So we gonna pull you back down. When they link they chain to pull me back down. So I'm over here struggling. Y'all see this struggle, right? I'm over here struggling like, nah, motherfucker. I said I'm coming up out this goddamn bitch. And you trying to pull me the fuck in, so I have to let you go. Boom! Did y'all get that analogy? So as far as that job was concerned, I didn't give a rat's ass about your client, who did not answer her phone when I tried to make sure she wanted to even go. I chose me. And they had the nerve to be mad about that. And so they told me, turn in your car. Turn your vehicle in and give the keys to the supervisor. Better yet, just leave them. Take it to the shop and leave the keys in the visor. You can leave the door unlocked. They'll be all right. Leave the keys somewhere in the car. Okay. Let me tell you how that goes now, though. I done ran into the supervisor. I done ran into a few of the employees that are still working there, still complaining about not being paid on time. They see me, and I'm out Uber eating and door dashing, and they're like, well, do you want to come back? And I think about the money, and I'm like, I know I could pull more than 60, 70 hours a week at that job. I had nice checks coming in, even making minimum wage, $12.50, $13 an hour, y'all. I still had enough coming in. Okay? So I could have made that choice, but when they be like, when you coming back? The supervisor's like, I could really use you to come back. I really miss... I ain't coming back now. When they had me, they didn't appreciate me. And my ancestors have told me no more slave mentality. No more working for the man. Work for yourself. And we gonna let you shine like a star that you are. Now I told y'all, I'm sorry, but it'll get serious and then it'll be funny. So, but this is just me speaking the way my mind is. Authentically me. So I don't work. And so I don't make a lot. So back to this beautiful rock in the Aura Bloom. And I got to pay every month. Just not my little VIP membership so that I can get one of these. And then I do a review on it and everything. Beautiful rock. Beautiful rock, y'all. I think I pulled out the name of the rock and that's still Labradorite. Yes, moonstone. Cancer, moon. And y'all know I love my mama. Y'all know I love my mama, the moon. Labradorite, y'all. Aura Bloom. Hey, I still did my job, y'all. Aura Bloom, I know I didn't pay this month. I will pay it. Okay. I'll get back on track. I just, I'm trying to work on some manifestations. And so, sister girl, we're going to talk about that. All right. So that was that. Back to that. All right. So that was what happened with the job. And I have been out of work since July 5th. All right. So I went to that interview. Mind you, in that interview, the job, they starting at like 40,000 plus. Okay. It was for a office manager. Okay. Shit that I actually already have gotten foot in the door on kind of shit. Okay. Do it with my eyes closed and very organized, can do that stuff. Okay. All right. Can do that stuff. All right. And it seemed like everything went great in that interview. And the lady said she was going on a vacation. She was going to be going out of country. So she was like, but you should hear from me before then. And if you don't, just know I'll be back in 2 weeks and you'll hear from me. She was like, but please, I do like follow-ups. So do follow-up. I like those. Even though I knew she was out in the country, I did a follow-up. I never, ever, ever, ever received another phone call. Not even a letter to say, hey, we went with another candidate, y'all. And actually, to tell you the truth, I did a follow-up even after she was supposedly back. Then I had another interview. I'm still putting in applications because, in order to try to even get the unemployment, the little bit of unemployment that has already run out, okay? And it took me 3 months to get it. I literally got that unemployment right before I went home. No. Right before I went home. See, I've always gotten my income tax done and on time. Now, this year, I haven't even filed mine and Michaela's income taxes yet, okay? I'm getting ready to do it. We getting ready to go on vacation again. We getting ready to go back to LA. So I'm going to do it then. And take that time. I tried to do it. I was going to do it then. But, things didn't happen that way. But this time I have, it's different. We don't have the whole caravan thing going on. But anyway, needless to say, where was I? Yeah. So last year, this is those things that just oddities that started happening. And, since I've been waking up and since I've been speaking and stuff. But, and all that. But that, my income tax, when I filed it on time last year. It took all the way until October for me to get it. Odd, right? Oddities. Okay? And then it took all of November, for me to get my unemployment. So then it started rolling in, and they did they back up and everything, and you know, but it wasn't a whole lot. I was only allowed to get like 6,700. So y'all know that was gone in no time. That was stopped in no time. A few months and I was done getting my unemployment. Right? So life is lifing. And I Uber Eat and I DoorDash. So bills is like looking kind of funny. I'm grateful for those bills I can't pay. I'm grateful for the ones that I do get a chance to pay out of whatever money I make. Now, my workhorse daughter, she works and she will work 12 hours a day if she can. I'm not going to DoorDash and Uber Eat all day because I have my work I have to do for Divine Source. And I realized that in the last couple of weeks I've been over here trying to take care of some business. I had signed up for a TikTok store, y'all. Maybe I could stop it at the 30-minute mark and then I'll tell you about the TikTok store real quick. I got a lot to say, so I don't know how long I'm going to sit here and do this, but I know I got something to do this morning. So, yeah, I do got to watch my time. But, yeah. So, the TikTok store is a whole nother thing. I have to tell about that, too. Might be like, yeah, might be like it. But I don't know. Yeah, I forgot she was in a car with me, Sadara, and she's very needy. Stop it. She's very needy, and she can't. She want mama to play her. And I got all my stuff up here, so I was trying to. I forgot she was back there, y'all. You ready to get out? Hold on, 1 second, y'all. Alright, I had to let her out. So anyway, now I lost my train of thought. It's my lapis lazuli. See, I don't know. See, this is why, and then I have to end up playing the video so I can at least know where I stopped, so then I can start back up again. Because my mind will wander off. Left field. I gotta think about some stuff. I think about, yeah. Oh, man. What was I talking about? Hi. Yeah. That's what it is. I'm feeling good. Don't worry about me. Bye, y'all.